Foothills Cruisers Car Club is dedicated to preserving vintage and classic vehicles. We participate and support car events, the Yuma area community, and friendship among car club members. The car club was founded in November 2010 by Chuck and Sandra Judkins.
We were looking for an opportunity to form a different kind of car club than the normal. Like, we didn't want to have to worry about the bylaws, the Robert's Rules of Order. We just wanted a more laid-back club that women would be interested in too.
It started with 6 members. Currently, the car club has over 60 members and represents 100 vintage car enthusiasts. Our members own an excess of 100 collector vehicles. Club activities include participating in over 14 car shows in Arizona and California, parades, numerous cruise-ins, show and shine, opportunities, and other social events.
Well, my name's Frank Reynolds from Marion, Iowa. The newspaper said it was a teddy bear thing and they wanted teddy bears. So I went to that thrift store across from St. Francis. They had a whole cartload of them. So I bought a whole cartload and brought them in for you guys.
Okay, my name is Jim Hodges, and I winter in Nevada, summer in Yuma, vice versa. And we do this because we think it's a good cause to get the stuffed bears to the kids in the hospital.
But it becomes a community function when you really talk about the car club being able to gather for an event like this, and the people that are involved, which usually represents people that have a passion for a classic car.
Members are evenly split between full-time Yuma area residents and snowbirds. The Canadian snowbirds travel from Western and Midwest states. The club embraces men, women, and members of all ages. No vehicle is needed to become a member. Just be a classic vehicle enthusiast. The Foothills Cruisers meet monthly from October through April on the last Tuesday of every month. The Foothills Cruisers is an Arizona nonprofit organization and uses its funds to support meaningful charities and causes in the Yuma area.
Really is a great benefit to this area. We do this once a year, but our car club also is a nonprofit organization that can contribute to other types of activities. So this is right here today is our main show, and it's well attended, and then we now have a lot of different car clubs that show up from all over the area here, clear over into California.
In 2016, the club adopted a charitable event, which features gathering teddy bears and stuffed animals to be donated to the Yuma Regional Medical Center. This charitable event was embraced by Foothills Cruiser Car Club in support of one of our own members.
The good folks at the hospital, along with the people from the Lady Auxiliary, they had given her a blanket. And I asked, what's the blanket for? And it was a very nice quilt. And they said the blanket, because they were out of teddy bears. Generally, they like to give teddy bears to children, but unfortunately, there was no teddy bears left. They only had blankets. They were handmade by the ladies of the auxiliary. So a little time went on, and the idea came along, and I was with a friend of mine, Joe Preciato, and he suggested we start a teddy bear drive for a conference we did every year for work. And then a couple years went on, we both retired, and I'm like, well, this has got to live on. We got to keep getting teddy bears for the hospital. So that's when, with the kindness of the Foothills Cruisers, allowed us to adopt it as one of our main car shows that we do every year. And we turn around and we do this car show. We gather funds and teddy bears.
You know what, every single year that we've contacted the Foothills Cruisers and they've asked us to come out here and actually donate teddy bears, it's for a really good cause. The story behind it is incredible, with Richard talking about his grandchild being in the hospital and then running out of actually stuffed animals. And you know what, when I heard that, you know what, we do our part to, you know what, help them out.
Each year, over 70 vehicles from Foothills Cruisers Car Club hosts a special car show that donates 1,000 or more stuffed animals that are presented to the hospital in a ceremony setting. We are featured in social media, the local newspaper, and television. The Yuma, Arizona community is so generous and supportive to donate bears and stuffed animals for the kids at Yuma Regional Medical Center. They bring much comfort and smiles to the patients.
I am a member of the Foothills Cruisers. Today our club is out here at the Arizona Open Marketplace to have our annual teddy bear run, which supports the community. We gather teddy bears up and distribute them to children in hospitals. So it's a good event for us. We look forward to it every year.